Hi, friends. Another one in our little memes theme. This one is again this sort of intersection of something funny, but also really useful because it's demonstrating another model of therapy. You guys are going to get sick of hearing this, but my real philosophy on this stuff is that you have what's coming in from the client in terms of personality, the way they respond in therapy, the kinds of issues that they're working on, and then the sort of magical matchmaker kind of thing with the right kind of clinician. They have a sense of humor that works, or they have a depth that works, or a style of communicating, or the right tone of voice, or male, female, like whatever that is, the right chemistry for the client and for the clinician. This is the right kind of work for the clinician, etc. So if you want more on that, learn about the alchemy, check into my alchemy series. The third component of that has to do with the model of therapy that's being applied. And sometimes you want a certain model depending on what your goals are. And if you want to learn more about goals, watch my video about goal setting. So here we are again at the intersection of a meme and a model of therapy. And this one is, and I want you to understand that because it makes the meme. I guess if you explain something, it's supposed to make it not funny, but clinicians would get this for sure because clinicians know what's funny about this. But I want you to understand the truth of it as well. If you're a clinician, you'll enjoy the humor. If you are a client who has gone through radical acceptance as a model of counseling, then you'll appreciate this as well. So it's a theme. It's a meme with Taylor Swift, and she has that song. She has that song with the lyric where the lyric says haters are gonna hate, hate, hate. And then at the top of the meme it says me modeling radical acceptance for a client. So acceptance, radical acceptance, or just acceptance is a key component of a couple of different models of therapy. The one that comes to mind is acceptance and commitment therapy, which is used for certain things. And the idea is that, you can't move forward if you're not really in acceptance about what is. So to have the song, haters gonna hate, 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 like if the haters are hating on you, you can't unring that. Like that is what is. So let's begin with accepting that. And then presumably it's a therapist who is modeling for their client acceptance through this Taylor Swift song and is dressing up and playing the boombox and everything to get at that point. So just thought that was a fun way to highlight it's definitely a concept in multiple types of therapy. And then there is, I believe, dialectical, you can fact check me on this, dialectical behavioral DBT, I think also has a big component of acceptance, and then acceptance and commitment therapy. These are really just like ways to, again, like people who tend to be resistant to therapy are doing it from an idea that it looks like, Freudian psychoanalysis or Jungian, interpretations. And not all therapy is that. There's so many different varieties. So as you start to explore the different kinds of models that might help you, like be open to it, like explore it. What kinds of things, if there are things that you think you wouldn't like about therapy, great. Look for the ones that don't have that. The more you know about you, the better you're going to do if you go into therapy. And if you're not going to try to do therapy, that's fine too. Look for self-help things that are in the right mode. Like there are some sort of depth and childhood reflecting kinds of self-help programs. And then there are some that are more solution focused, more let's just get to the problem and accept what is. And let me give me some tools to deal with what is rather than trying to unpack it or process it. Not everybody needs that. So trust that about yourself. If you don't need that, you don't need that. Not everybody does. So a little more fun and reality for you. See you on the next one.